I think I loved being I think it was a nice mini free therapy session for myself also, because I became the the like the client many number of times. So it was really nice, and definitely these techniques are really helpful, and this multiple practice sessions throughout has given a lot of confidence. And I think, as compared to level 2, I feel I enjoy level 3 more, because here it was like dealing with the intense emotions, and, there it was more of theory. There was a lot of theory in level 2. Obviously there was practice, but I felt that this was actually getting into, what we usually do on a day-to-day basis. So, like, because I'm from the psychiatric background, so more than coaching, we are more into therapy or dealing with intense negative emotions. So for me, I felt I could connect with level 3 even more. So yes, all the processes, everything was really nice, and the way you, obviously many of the topics, or the many of the techniques I had come across before I had joined level 3. But then I like the way you had tweaked it, and you know um, customized it in a way that you can get the best out of it. So including Oponopono, I like that the way it was done, and how the universal consciousness is receiving, and every person is receiving that message. So those kind of tweaks really made it very interesting. So I think yes, that, and even inner child also. I have seen many practitioners do inner child in different ways, and even this was pretty interesting. It was pretty easy also, and definitely kudos to you. I mean, it's amazing the way you process information, and the way you articulate it. Your articulation is excellent. The way you process our questions and you articulate it, that's really a treat for the mind. I really enjoy when every explanation you give of every process. I feel that even though I write down most what I gather from the class, I always keep writing down, but I still feel that I can listen to the entire class once all over again. I think I can still gain a lot. So I like the way you articulate and you put across the entire information. So I just wish that it just grows, and and reaches out to so many more people. And yeah, all the best wishes to you as well as
Thank you.
Ijaz.
Thank you.
I think till like level 1, level 2, I was still little, like hesitant कि मतलब होगा नहीं होगा. But I think with level 3 we have like so many techniques in our platter now, that we just know, we just just like where do you tweak it and where do you put it exactly. And what I love is that by the end we also summarize everything. So it's not like, you do it and, with time it gets lost. So I really like, that how we kind of also summarize it later, like we have, enough time, and obviously it's all, because of how you're managing, like, the schedule, and and what all like do. And I think this is a very rare course. I mean, having like a hands-on experiential learning, as well as all these techniques, which you can like practically use, all these skill sets. And thank you to you for creating this space for us, that we can, learn all that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to level 4 as well. And this level 3 had just taken me deeper. Some things were like mind boggling, because like some things I was already doing and I didn't know what it was. So this perceptual position thing, sometimes I just already do, but I'm like, wow, ye to technique hai ye. So I really like that. How do you kind of brought all these things together, and yeah, to us. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
So for me, it was a really insightful course, and the best part of all the three levels is the next level is the one where you learn more about the earlier level. So the techniques become more easier to follow, to understand, to place and position from a broader point of view in the next level. So in the level 2, I got a much better clarity on the level 1. So likewise, in level 3, I had a better clarity of level 2, and hopefully I'm looking forward for the next level where I'll get more clarity. But saying so, I also want you to have a level 5 now, which is kind of a booster, so that maybe even if we don't have anything new, maybe we can come together in a way where we talk about everything, and then how cluster each and everything and place and position things so that it's useful and in the future. So that is one. The best technique so far that I liked personally is the inner child, because I really needed it and it was wonderful. All other techniques were also wonderful, but inner child was awesome. And yeah, one thing I would like to really appreciate about the entire course structure and the way you present it, and something that you always focus upon is that never judge the client. That's the best thing I have liked about this entire course, because it's a very easy and a very non-judgmental way where the person, you respect the client as they are. So you give that honor and the respect to each person. So that's the best thing I like, not bringing in your own perspective or your own prejudices uh, during the therapy is the best thing. Like, it's really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next level.
Thank
I think
you.
the
Thank you.
coolest thing,
Add this one thing over here, like, so whenever, like, even we assume something and we just put a question, no, you're not supposed to assume anything. So, you don't even shy away, from, like, just shutting us off, no, you're not supposed to do that. So because, kind of ingrained in our value system. So I think that is very important, having those values as a therapist.
Thank
and
you.
one cool thing about this entire NLP is that you don't need to know the client's problems. Matlab, it really doesn't matter. You just give them the thing and you can sit back and chill. So you actually don't have to take on all of the the mountains of stories which they have about the trauma which they have. So obviously in the first, second session we do, but then eventually it's just the change process. So you don't need to even tell the emotion. Most of the process we have worked with, it's like we don't even tell anything and it's just, the change happens. So it's very comfortable for the client. And I think as a therapist also, as a psychiatrist, I think it's really nice because you don't have to keep listening to someone moaning and you're like, take this process, do it, see the change and move ahead in life. Don't keep groaning about your problems. So I think that really is amazing.
Perfect. Thank you.
I attend level 1 and 2 in 2016 and level 3 in 2018. And now I attend level 3 and 1. I see development and I expect a huge future development of this institute. I attend many academic and training course, but I think this course gives me a real value from academic perspective of psychology and from flexibility of NLP. So I expect that this institution will become in the future, and now maybe, a very respectful institution in both from university view of points. Really, from the beginning of COVID episode, I haven't attended online training course because I believe that online is not useful courses. But in these courses, I see real benefits, maybe more than attending an in-person courses. What brings my attention is the strategy that you give us, structure of strategy model, which is very effective and very useful, I think, in adding me in my CBT training, which adds more detail and more benefits. So I hope the best for you and your institution, and I expect that it will become the most respectful institution, not only in India, but in all over the world. And thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone has already said everything that I could have said. But the thing that is most important is that you don't fear calling people out. You don't have to know what the client is suffering from. You don't have to guess. It is not your job to do, because in therapy as a psychologist we are not taught that, and which is, I think, a very important thing, that it is not our job to know what is going on. We just have to help them, and which is a very important thing that I learned. And Baki, everyone has said everything.